Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 9 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. And you are also watching Aurora Weather here on the second largest city's first daily news weather channel. That's what it happens to be. The weather, as always, comes from the National Weather Service of Chicago, delivered to you here locally on Aurora Weather. Now, today, humdinger number one. Follow me here. 82 degrees for the daytime high today. That's going to feel really good. 78 degrees for the daytime low. An overwhelmingly sunny, beautiful, sunshiny and bright day today. It feels great outside already. Now check out tonight. 62 degrees for the nighttime high, 56 degrees for the nighttime low. Now, as we transition into tomorrow, what do we notice? An uptick in temperatures, 84 degrees for the daytime high, 78 degrees for the daytime low, but we have the potential for evening showers. Now, those evening showers looks like they will persist indeed into evening storms. 61 degrees for the nighttime high Friday night, 51 degrees for the nighttime low. Now, as we get into Saturday, don't get crazy. Curtis, look at that sun. That's right, 79 degrees for the daytime high, 74 degrees for the daytime low. If you're barbecuing, save a brother a plate. 59 degrees for the nighttime high, 54 degrees for the nighttime low. That's Saturday night. Now, it does look like we can expect a little bit of rain Saturday night. That rain transitions fully into storms on Sunday, potentially 78 degrees for the daytime high, 69 degrees for the daytime low. Now, on Sunday, it'll be 60s near the Illinois shore. Sunday night, 57 degrees for the nighttime high, 53 degrees for the nighttime low. See that storm pattern? Getting crazy. It's going to be with us on Monday as well. 71 degrees for the daytime high, 65 degrees for the daytime low. Now, this is humdinger number two. Let's all do this together. It's saying there's a chance of rain on Monday. We don't want that. We don't want that. Rain, go away. We'll see what we can do about that. Let's recap today. 82 degrees for the daytime high, 78 degrees for the daytime low. Friday, tomorrow, 84 degrees for the daytime high, 78 degrees for the daytime low. The potential for storms does start on Friday. Saturday, 79 degrees for the daytime high, 74 degrees for the daytime low. Sunday, thundery, 78 degrees for the daytime high, 69 degrees for the daytime low. And Monday, humdinger number two. 71 degrees for the daytime high, 65 degrees for the daytime low. Great parade going to be taking place on Monday as well. Stay tuned for more details about that. We have a fantastic show for you guys today. We've got a double feature. My guests today up top, Society 57, Scott Hodge and Tammy Helfrich. And then second up, the Ripped Jeans duo. Stay tuned. morning, everybody. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 9:05 a.m. You are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. This is the double feature today, ladies and gentlemen. We have great guests, a great duo of interviews today. Starting us off, we have Tammy Helfrich and Scott Hodge of Society 57 here with magnificent coffee for our brother.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers to you. Cheers
Thank
to you.
you.
It's been a while, too. Well, we haven't, this you guys' first time on the show. Seen you both recently, so I'm glad to have you finally.
It's great to be here, Chris.
Absolutely,
Thank you so much.
Good to see you
Thank
guys.
You for
Absolutely.
The weather report was wonderful until you said the word storms.
Yes, yes.
But we know that's not up to you. So.
It's not. It's not, you know.
Thank you for delivering the bad news so well.
Absolutely. So, Society 57, located on the corner of River and Benton.
Yes, sir.
Let's take it from the top. What is Society 57, and what are your roles in society?
Yeah, great question. I am Scott Hodge. I'm the founder, and lead curator is my official title at Society 57. I should tell you about our name, and then why don't you jump in though and tell us who you are, and then I'll tell you about our name, because our name is quite significant.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
so I'm Tammy Helfrich, and I'm the director. So I manage the overall operation of Society 57, the events, and getting in touch with people in the community and bringing people.
And
yes, many hats. Many hats.
So
in addition,
name. Yeah. You want me to tell you the name?
No, go ahead. Yep.
Historical reference, 1857 is the year that East Aurora and West Aurora merged and formed the city of Aurora.
Right.
So we wanted a name that was local and that was a bit intriguing. We're local people. I'm an Aurora guy. I was raised in Aurora.
Okay.
So, I'm not somebody from the outside that just decided. In fact, I left Aurora when I was like 19, and I swore I would never come back to Aurora. That was my thing. Now. And I've learned you never say things like that.
Right. Absolutely. Well, that's a great tie-in, and that actually adds to a lot of the Aurora story, though, too, because I'm reminded of, so many things. And are we in the location? You guys are in the location of where that happened to? Because wasn't the mills that were on opposite sides of right downtown?
Right.
Yeah,
we're on the river, and so we like to say that Society 57 is a place that brings people together. Mm-hmm. And it's quite a diverse community of people who hang out at 5-7. I think that's one of the most beautiful things is walking in and seeing Aurora.
Yes, absolutely. Coming up to that window and looking in and like, oh, there you go.
It's a beautiful thing.
Great place. Yeah. Now, in addition to, the coffee, the pastries, and different things like that, you guys have also made yourselves into a welcoming event space for many organizations, nonprofits. Talk about that a little bit, too.
Well, I'll let Tammy expound on that a little bit, but I'd say 5-7 was built. We didn't build 5-7 for us. We built it for our community. Mm-hmm. And so our dream is always to see Society 57 as a canvas for artists, for entrepreneurs, for chefs, for visionaries, and to watch how that, you come in with intentionality for these things, but then you actually watch it unfold, and it's so beautiful.
Absolutely. Yep.
But we do a lot with nonprofits. Do you want to share a little bit about that?
So we are an event space, so we host weddings and corporate events and fundraisers and all different kinds of whatever you can dream up. Mm-hmm. One of the things that's been really exciting is seeing people be so inspired by coming into our building and how we've reimagined it, because the building's actually 100 years old this year.
Wow.
And so, but it doesn't look 100 years old.
No, it doesn't.
Right?
No, it doesn't.
And so people are inspired by that, and they dream up ways to bring people together. And so we do a lot of those events, but then we also partner with a lot of nonprofits, like the Taco Crawl we were just talking about.
Absolutely.
A great space for the food pantry to come and use that. And a lot of our nonprofits, they do really difficult work sometimes. And so it's hard for them to get out of their environment. And so they love coming to Society 57, bringing their staff, getting away so that they can actually dream and work together in an environment where they're not being pulled into all the work that they do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's awesome to watch people walk in. And I see this in the coffee shop. I see it in events. But watch people walk in and look tired and exhausted because they're dealing with a lot of things in life, right? And walking out with a smile on their face or feeling as though they've been seen and cared for. That's hospitality, and that's such a huge part of what 5-7 is about.
Yeah, I've seen it's to the point that you guys just made. It is welcoming. It is community, and I like the aspect of the canvas that you mentioned too. You know, being that canvas is a place where everybody's idea matters, and hey, we can add it. You know, if it a rising tide lifts all boats. You know, if it can if it can make us thrive and you to thrive and come up, it's really good. So many things happen there. Women of Aurora meetings. I mean, Neighbor Project. Rick and I have had coffee there many times. Yeah. I was asked to ask you guys about this fantastic menu item that everybody loves. The avocado toast. What's the deal with the avocado toast? People love that.
The avocado toast
that.
is wonderful. Thank you. Yeah.
People love that.
We care about food.
Okay.
We have a very simple menu, as you know. We're not trying to be a restaurant.
Right.
We're not trying to meet everybody's hunger needs, but we do try to offer great food and quality food. You know, one of the things we've done that I feel really proud of is partnered with some really great local people. So all of our pastries, our breads are all made right down the street at Cottage Bakery.
Okay.
Our coffee is local, Modest Coffee. I mean,
great stuff.
Great stuff, absolutely.
Yeah. Shout out to James Curtis for first introducing me.
To
Modest Coffee.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice move. You know, and I think for us, what we want to do is partner with people who take what they do seriously, but don't take themselves too seriously.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like people who are really passionate about the work they do.
Right.
But they don't take themselves too serious. So you don't have to walk on eggshells. You don't have to. You can have good relationships and connection.
Right. Wise enough to know that you're not the smartest person in the room. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. It's 9:12. If you are just joining us, good morning to you. We're here with our friends of Society 57, Tammy Helfrich and Scott Hodge, and a fantastic cup of coffee called the
Scott Hodge. Yeah, the
Scott
on. Hodge. It's not on the menu, but if you ask for it, they will make it for you. It is brewed Modest coffee, steamed oat milk, honey, and cinnamon.
All right. It's tasty, y'all. So
and
go in
you
there.
get ice, too.
Absolutely. Now, good morning to Heather Rainey. She says, hey, friends. Tracy Duran, Kathy Hartlaub Mickelson, and Josue Pais, and also Peter Aguilera. Good morning, all you guys. And Daniel Calderon, good morning to you as well. So let's talk about the community canvas, which recently happened. Fantastic night. Great event. So what was the genesis of that event?
Well, you know, we throw a lot of parties for a lot of people, and we felt like it was time to throw a party for ourselves. So we did.
Yeah, sprinkle yourself.
You know, I mean, you know, but you know, I think a community canvas was our first ever gala, however you want to say it. Everybody says it different, right? But this was a celebration not just of Society 57, but a celebration of the canvas that it has become. And so we try to take what the essence of 5-7 is and bring that into a gala environment. So we had, when you walked in, we had live artists that were local artists from Aurora that were doing paintings that we later auctioned off at the end of the night. It was so much fun. We had, 6 local chefs do all the food.
Yep.
The food was outstanding. We had live music. We had live jazz trio, or not trio, I guess you should say.
Ensemble.
There was an ensemble. Yeah,
that's the word I saw. Like, dang.
Yeah. And it was just a fun night, and a reason to dress up in a tuxedo for me, which I don't ever do. It was nice.
The people who go in there too, I think, is also to the credit of Society 57. Like, when you go in there, you will see executive directors, students, you know, other business folks from here, in Aurora.
Sure.
That's what I'm looking for when I go somewhere. You know what I mean? That's what really matters. Now, when did Society open its doors?
Yeah, we opened up in 2000. Our timing was impeccable. We opened up in 2019, just 4 months before COVID.
Man.
Great. After spending 2 years renovating.
Yeah. But you know, that affected everyone.
Right.
And thankfully we made it through COVID. We made it through those hard times and tried to pivot where we needed to and innovate and, you know, all of that. But this is going on our fifth year?
5th year.
Yeah, it's hard.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
What does it take? What does it take to maintain and operate a community canvas like a Society 57, with the renovations and the staff and everything like that. What's your day like, and what is it like to maintain such an establishment?
Tammy, you want to tackle that one?
And I say this, and there's a reason why I ask this question. A lot of places that you go to, the executive directors or the folks in charge aren't also walking around checking on you. How you doing? Everything's good. You guys are. Mm-hmm. I applaud that. So I like the hands-on approach all the time. You guys I think that's very effective. But talk about that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, our team, you got to brag about our team.
Yeah, we have an amazing team. We've had our baristas, when you walk in, they know your name. Yep. They know your order most of the time. They are amazing people at what they do. They're artists. They are creative. They're really hardworking, and they're very welcoming to everyone, which was very important to us. We wanted Society 57 to be a place where everyone feels welcome, no matter where you come from, where you've been, what your story is. You walk in and you feel welcome. Right. And our team has done an amazing job of really creating that environment. And
they've got to navigate interesting situations.
Yeah.
Being right downtown Aurora, right across from the library, there's some interesting things that can occur.
Oh yeah.
Watching them,
especially in the morning.
Yeah,
yes.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Isn't
first
it?
thing.
Yeah, and watching them do what they do in such a humanizing way.
Yep.
That is caring. But also cares for the integrity of the environment we've tried to create. So
Sure.
there's a little bit of an art sometimes in dealing
of course.
with situations like that, but they have really learned how to do that well.
Yeah. So we're a lean team, and it's been important to us from the very beginning that we know what's happening, that we are there, and that we are experiencing and making sure that the culture that we've tried to create is being upheld every day. Yeah. And just like Scott was saying earlier, it's hard for us to get work done there sometimes because we do run into all of the people that we know, and we love.
We just want to hang
people.
out with everybody.
And
all
you
the
start
time.
chopping it up, like, oh, Curtis. Yeah,
Right.
when me and Scott, exactly. I was supposed to leave 30 minutes ago. Like, I'm still in here.
Right. Yeah.
That's how it
but
goes.
it's fun for us too. Again, I mean, we still see this even when people are coming for tours or people who've lived in Aurora who still have never stepped foot in Society 57. Yeah. To just be blown away by what we've done there and what we've created.
Yeah.
Well, we have this building that is such a beautiful building. This was a Pocus Motors building, right? Mercedes-Benz dealership, and we had this privilege of taking this building and breathing new life into it. And I it's funny because I also live in a home that's about 100 years old, and that's a new experience for me. Mostly good, but the way that I found myself approaching the home I live in, even Society 57, is this is in some ways on loan to us. This is not ours. We are here to care for it and to be really good stewards of it, right? And to hopefully make it better than it was, and one day hand it off. Who knows, right? And it becomes whatever in the future. And so for us, it's such an honor and a privilege to be able to do what we do and to be here in Aurora. Aurora. When we built this place or renovated it, we said we want to create a place people walk into and go, oh my God, I had no idea something like this exists in downtown Aurora. And our belief was that if we could do it well and maybe inspire someone else to do it well, and in a few years, maybe there's 4, 5, 6 places in downtown Aurora that people walk into and go, holy smokes, so it's like we wanted it to fit Aurora, but also help nudge Aurora forward.
Absolutely.
And it feels like Aurora's being nudged forward. There's so many amazing things happening in our city right now.
Yes, the standard that you guys have set with Society 57, I do believe, is not imitated, certainly, but it's inspired others. It's kind of the same thing I'm trying to do with this show.
Sure.
It's like listen, what's going to change your life is you voting, you're getting your blood tests, check on yourself, do all that. That's why that's why you tune into it in the morning time, because these are the things that are important. Hopefully we can inspire somebody else to start looking at the exact same things and putting out the good, right? There's enough,
that's right.
There's enough craziness.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's flood the zone.
That's right.
With a little bit more good.
I agree, and I think that we're at our best when we are creating. It's easy to sit back and critique culture,
right? Absolutely.
To copy culture,
right?
But one of the things we've dreamt about for so long is how do we not just be a place that exists in Aurora, but how do we become a part of what makes Aurora what it is? How do we become contributors creatively, culturally, and in many other ways, even economically?
Right.
You know.
So I did want to say good mornings to Peter. So Peter says, great coffee, great breakfast sandwiches, great friendly smiles. The suites are excellent, surrounded by a comfy seating. Love it. Man,
so
Pete.
much. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And Cindy Morales is here. She says, Society 57 is a phenomenal source and venue for Aurora. Thank you for hosting the Women of Aurora networking meetings.
Thank you, Cindy.
Metasol Perez, love their coffee. I do too, Metasol. Bradley Clark, good morning to you. Josie Mendoza Guerra and Sarah Johnson Cole, good morning to you as well.
Yeah.
Scott Christophel's here. Vanessa Ann Calderon, all of our friends.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Tracy Duran too. You mentioned
Yeah.
her earlier.
Yeah.
She's been
Tracy.
so great at
Yeah.
helping us find some old pictures and digging up history of our building. And she's just been a great resource.
Yeah, Tracy Duran is a dear friend of the show. Tracy Duran has been listening to our show since, so I used to live in downtown Aurora.
Okay.
I remember riding bike past Society. I remember riding bike past that building when it was nothing. When it was just an empty hulk, empty shell.
Yeah.
And then seeing what it's become, you know. And I think also, too, so here's two places, and then we're going to get to the most important part of this conversation right now. But I'm reminded of French 75 and Craft Urban. Now, both of those are special, too, you know, kind of gems with a healthy disposition. You walk in them and you are kind of wild. So to what you both are saying, I think that what you guys have started is definitely catching on, you know. So next, what are the top items that folks get when they come in there?
That they order?
Yes, that they order.
The breakfast sandwich is
Sandwich
the number
and the
one.
avocado toast.
Yeah, avocado
Okay,
toast.
yeah, that's what I always hear about. Curtis, the toast. Curtis, the avocado toast. I'm just not an avocado guy.
No, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If you've not had the breakfast sandwich, I want to give you a hug right now. And I feel bad for you.
I haven't had it yet.
I should have brought you one. No, our breakfast sandwich, I am proud to say our breakfast sandwich is the best breakfast sandwich you're going to get anywhere. And I guarantee you, the more we talk about breakfast sandwiches, that your Facebook's going to start lighting up and people are going to be like, amen to that.
Oh, it's
Someone
going
just said
crazy.
that when they came in
Yeah,
yesterday.
they
They
did.
said, "Why
Yeah.
don't you announce this as the best breakfast sandwich in Aurora?"
Yeah.
It is.
I love the drinks you guys have. I've had the teas, the hot drinks, the cold drinks too. You guys, the staff is absolutely amazing. I did want to ask if what we can preview, are there any upcoming events that folks should know about or keep their eyes on for you guys?
Absolutely. Let me tell you. So I said this a minute ago that our vision for 5-7 was not just to have a coffee shop or to just have an event space. Those are important places that pull people together and things that we do that are kind of help us become a hub. But our dream has always been to how do we get on the front end of what's happening in Aurora and contribute culturally. So we are going to be launching this year what's called Society Sessions. And these are one-off workshops / experiences that we're going to curate that center on things like food and beverage. So there'll be Society Sessions Taste. We want to do workshops on things like cocktail making, mocktail making, or fermentation workshop.
Oh.
I'd love to do find a butcher to come in and do how to butcher a pig.
Oh, that would
Sorry
be
for
awesome.
those of you who are, maybe not don't like that, but and then we want to do ones on creativity. Society Sessions Create, the art of kintsugi. We want to do bring artists in to do workshops. We want to do leadership. So we want to do workshops on public speaking, or basics of negotiation. Leading creatively, leading your team creatively, so things like that. So this is going to be a big part, sort of a educational / experiential component that we're going to be launching this year.
Okay.
And so people should definitely keep their eyes out for that.
Okay. And they can find you guys on Facebook, Instagram, all the socials.
Over the place.
All the socials.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I want to give a shout out, because I know that she'll watch this later, to my dear friend Jeanette, who also chopped it up with a brother many times.
Yes.
At Society. Many times. Where you at? I'm at Society. I'm leaving Society. She was either leaving Society or going to Society or something like that. So,
Jeanette.
Yeah.
Jeanette, who is not just seen but heard.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well said. Well said.
We love you, Jeanette.
All right, so the time is 9:25. We need to start landing our airplane and start getting ready to go to commercial. But I want you to start, Scott, and then Tammy, you end it. The show ends on a positive note. What is your message today for the people of Aurora? Let you start it off.
Yeah, message today. So do I look at the camera here? Message today, I would say, is do not wait for permission to dream.
Word. Absolute word.
Don't be afraid to write those words. What if?
That's right.
That's how Society 57 started, was me opening my journal one day and writing the words, what if?
I wonder, I'm going to read the book when it comes out, man. I'm getting the book.
All right.
Tammy?
I would say just surround yourself with creative and inspiring people. And that's what I love about Society 57 is there are so many unique people with different backgrounds but who are eager to collaborate and to talk about new ideas and to encourage each other.
Absolutely.
So important.
Very well said. Very well said. I appreciate you guys very much for coming on the program this morning.
Our pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a fantastic interview with the team of Society 57. Don't forget to go down there, try the avocado toast or anything else on the menu, especially the breakfast sandwich. We will continue to share their great news and work here on our platform all the time. Right now, we're going to go to a commercial, and then when we come back, we're going to interview the Ripped Jeans duo. You're going to love it. Stay tuned.
Imagine what's possible when a city makes an unprecedented investment, a commitment that reshapes a city's landscape forever, that equalizes economic opportunity, elevates education for all, empowers businesses, inspires collaboration between institutions, improves public services, and enhances the lives of every resident. Now, imagine that city is ours. We know it's possible because other cities have done it. Places like Longmont, Colorado, a community that leveraged its investment in municipal electricity and upgraded its substations to create a 17-mile fiber loop, delivering critical connectivity to the city's institutions, organizations, and small businesses, achieving an incredibly high adoption rate. And in Pharr, Texas, a border town of 80,000, voted the least connected city in America, invested in 700 miles of fiber, delivering broadband managed services that are enriching residents' lives. Cities, towns, and regions are stepping up all over America. There is no question that Aurora can and deserves to be America's next great smart city. But it's up to us. We have a responsibility we can't ignore to see everyone living in our city, regardless of economic status, having broadband services that are simple, efficient, safe, and powerful. Imagine children having safe internet access anywhere, never needing to connect outside of a fast food restaurant. Imagine every building in every neighborhood and retail outlet, new and old, modernized, intuitive, secure. Imagine exciting subscribers with the ultimate broadband experience and giving parents control over all of it. Imagine deploying cyberbullying protection that notifies parents throughout Aurora that their kids are being bullied and providing resources to protect them. Imagine a city with first responders seamlessly connected and with safer public spaces. Can you see this smart city? Can you see our future? We do. Aurora is ready for world-class connection that serves our residents, that helps businesses grow and unifies our community. Let's take this opportunity to give all of our residents, businesses, and community organizations the advantages that come with unrivaled broadband infrastructure and services. Let's come together and deliver a world where digital equity creates a city that is smarter, safer, and sustainable for generations to come.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
All right, and we are back. Time is 9:30 a.m., and we are here with the Rip Jeans duo. And boys, take it away.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us, Curtis.
No problem, guys.
I'm Levi.
I'm Matt.
Absolutely.
And like you said, we're Rip Jeans duo. We're gonna play an original song.
Okay.
Off our new album, Boot Cut.
Yeah.
This has quickly become our most popular song.
Okay. All right, Boot Cut.
Yes.
Love it.
This one is called Hippie Style.
Yeah.
I told myself that I would not be caught holding the bag again, but I cannot believe how easy that it was to give up my heart again.
Well, all my friends were asking how she's been. They're gonna get to meet her, but I tell them that they just have got to see her.
She's got hippie style, and every once in a while she calls me honey, and I don't know what to do. Says she likes my smile, and I wonder if I'll make a move. 'Cause what have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? Now just look at me and see who I have come to be. But my heart doesn't know where to go. But I hope that I'll figure it out real soon.
'Cause all my friends are asking how she's been. They're going perfect 10. Ask me how she is, and I just tell them she's got
hippie style, and every once in a while she calls me honey, and I don't know what to do. Says she likes my smile, and I wonder if I'll make a move. 'Cause what have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. She's got hippie style, and every once in a while she calls me honey, and I don't know what to do. Says she likes my smile, and I wonder if I'll make a move. 'Cause what have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? What have I got to lose? What have I got to lose?
Very well done, brothers. Very well done.
Thank you.
Very well done. Good job, you guys. That was a fantastic song.
Thank you.
I loved it. What have I got to lose?
Yes.
What have you got? Yeah.
I'm feeling that. But the name of that song was
Hippie style.
Hippie Style. I really like
She's
that,
got
man.
hippie style.
She's got hippie style.
I like that. So it's good to see you guys again, man.
Really
Good to see you guys, man. Good to see you guys. You guys have been doing a lot since last we sat down and saw each other. A whole lot.
Yes.
How did you guys get connected, though?
Well, so my guitar teacher was his piano teacher when we were little. Like I was 5, he was probably 5. I don't know. And he brought us both. His name is Ethan Bell. I don't know if you guys might know him. He brought us both to an open mic, and we kind of jammed then, and that was back in 2013 or something.
Oh wow.
And then we both had the idea to do a duo, it turns out. So we connected, and basically that was 2 years ago. So we got together in my house in my basement to do a jam session, and and we're like,
Where so many great things are born, right?
yeah. We're like, this is just a jam, and then he's like, do you think we could do this as like a business? And I'm like, maybe.
Yeah. What have I got to lose,
Yeah.
right? What have we got to lose?
Right.
And then the name Rip Jeans.
Yeah, so Rip Jeans. Well, your last name is Ripsch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my last name is Cull, but my first name is Levi.
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 Yeah.
So you got Levi's Ripsch
Yeah,
Jeans.
Rip Jeans.
Rip Jeans duo.
It's kind of a pun, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
it fits you guys really well, man. It fits you guys really well. Now this is our first time sitting down in a while. Now you guys just had a recent album release, correct?
Correct.
How did that go? Let's talk about that, because that was the interview that we wanted to get you guys on prior to Worked Out Today. But tell us about that, man. How that felt.
It was phenomenal. You can start.
Oh, about the album?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because we did the first EP in June of 23.
Okay.
And then we were like, we'll see what happens. We'll write something. And then we were both writing a lot, and it came together quickly, but not on purpose. It's not like we were rushing it, but
Right.
somehow we wrote it in like 6 months, right?
Something like that.
Like a full-length album in a really short amount of time, because this one came out in May 3rd of this year. So,
Okay.
yeah, I think it took us 6 months or something.
Wow, that's amazing.
So we had that show that you were talking about where we played all the songs for the first time, and all the fans came out, and it was a great show. And now it's out there, and you can buy it on CD, or we
Yeah.
just got vinyls in, actually.
Okay,
wow, nice.
big time, big time. That's what I like to
Yes.
see.
A couple people pre-ordered.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, they're cool.
Man, you guys have been doing. I need to subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Absolutely.
We did a interesting. We've done some vlogs there and stuff.
On YouTube. Okay. So what's next? Well, what are the show dates? Calendar.
This summer, we are packed just every single weekend.
Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it.
So, all over. This weekend's Memorial Day weekend, so we got Saturday, we're playing Sunday, we're playing Monday.
Yep.
But we're going to be here in Aurora June, let me actually take a look, 21st, I think it was.
Okay.
June 21st. By the Fox Valley Mall, we're playing at Saddle Up at Q.
Okay.
Which is like a country bar and venue. And they're having us out, and we're playing at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 o'clock
Here in Aurora.
on June
21st.
June 21st. Where are you guys gonna be on Monday?
Isn't it?
We're going to be
Lee's?
out, in Sandwich.
Okay.
At Lee's place. They got this big outdoor patio right on this water. It's super pretty, and it's a great place.
It's a nice 4-hour show. It's going to be a good one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we actually, it's our 2-year anniversary too.
Today?
And that's sweet.
On Memorial Day.
On Memorial Day?
Memorial
Oh,
Day.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm
We've
gonna
been
put
together
the
for 2 years.
Yeah. So I'll put the link to you guys' you guys are on Facebook. You guys are on Instagram?
We are.
As
Yeah.
well? Okay. We'll put the links later on in the description of the interview so that you guys can check these young brothers out, man. They're doing fantastic stuff. I'll say this. It does feel really good to have interviewed y'all like before and seen the work that you guys are doing, because I've been seeing it, man, and I know that you guys probably see me hitting the like button as you guys have been doing your thing. So congratulations, man. It's a good feeling. I'm proud of you guys, man.
Thank you.
Really proud of you guys. So when we started off, you guys were talking about, you know, meeting each other, knowing each other, jamming, and then like looking at yourselves and saying like, yo, you think we can really do this? Like, seriously? And you, to your anniversary, what does the next 5 years look like?
No idea.
I don't know is a good answer. Yeah, exactly. Who knows?
No
Who knows,
idea.
right?
One day at a time, right? I mean,
Yeah. I mean, hopefully play as much music as we can, make as many people smile as we can. Because, I mean, that's what the music is about. I
Absolutely.
mean, like, when you hear that song and it's, oh, I love this song, and you just roll the windows down, you just cruise. Or you're doing something that you don't necessarily want to do. You're cleaning up, you're working, but you put on music because it makes it more enjoyable.
Absolutely, that's
Like,
true.
To have our music be a part of that in somebody's life, I mean, that's what it's about in the future. That'd be my goal.
Right? Doesn't that, like, because you guys get it, don't that feel good?
yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like, it's like less about us. It's more about them. Like, people ask, like, the thing that makes me smile is like when people like, yo, my kid listens to you. Like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that. I'm like, I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. It means a lot.
Yeah.
It's all what we love is it's all audience based. Like
Absolutely.
For us, we'll show up to a gig and people will come out. Sometimes we'll be wearing merch and stuff.
Yeah.
and they'll be coming like just for us, and it's awesome.
Good
we
feeling.
love it. Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, I'm sure you know with the show here at Good Morning Aurora, like, you do it for the people, the audience, the community.
Absolutely.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's about, man. It's like I care that others feel good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt, where were you born and raised?
Yorkville, Illinois. I was born on.
out.
Yeah, shout out. June 6, 2006.
Okay.
666.
Oh goodness! But the music does not reflect that for sure. Yeah.
No.
Yep. And
yeah, raised there my whole life. I just graduated high school at Yorkville. And
Yeah, this past week.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm a
man.
graduate.
Congratulations.
I made it through.
Did it?
Yeah.
Levi, what about you? Born and raised?
I was born in Montgomery
Okay.
and was raised there. And then a few years ago, my family moved to Sugar Grove.
Okay.
And we've been living there. And so in the area, Illinois, of course. But
Okay. All right. What's the time is 9:42 a.m. Corey Ingram, good morning to you. Society 57 tuned in, like they said, and watching you guys and checking you out, man. Who
Awesome.
knows? Maybe you guys, maybe I'll get the flyer. Yo, rip jeans at Society 57.
there you go.
Yes. Put it together.
Yes.
We'll
do a little songwriting workshop there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be cool. Yeah, that'd
would be
cool.
fun,
That
actually.
would be. I'll tell you, I love guitar music. I always have. I've loved great guitarists and everything. But for me, what's been impressive for guitarists is like a friend of mine. I think I told you this story. Like a friend of mine once tried to show me how to play like the key of G or something. Like, it's not easy. Like if you don't, if it's your first time doing it, it's not the easiest thing in the world. So when you see dudes like shredding and all
Yeah.
that, it's like, dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that'd be a cool little workshop.
That would be. I've always
Yeah.
wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
We should do
How do you play the key of F? Like that'd be cool.
Yes.
What is your what influences or motivates the style of music that you guys create?
That's good. I think it's a little bit different for both of us, but they kind of combine.
It's all over. Yeah, it's all over the place. I think for both of us, but when we combine, it's like, a combo of a bunch of different stuff.
So for me, I grew up on like 80s rock, like AC/DC, Van Halen, Guns N' Roses. Those were like my guitar heroes. And more recently, I started to get into some country stuff, and a lot of these guys, Brad Paisley, like the chicken picking stuff they do on the guitar is so like intriguing to me. And so mixing those for me, having that southern rock, country rock kind of thing, has been, what I really enjoy.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and I kind of like country rock too from the 70s a lot, like Eagles, CCR, Grateful
stuff.
Dead stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also kind of country. And then I like some of the newer singer-songwriter stuff like Zach Bryan and stuff. So Oh, I'm also a pop fan. I also like a lot of pop songs. So I think that gets brought in, like, for both of us. Like,
Yeah, Olivia Rodrigo.
oh, I
you.
love Olivia Rodrigo. I actually do. Well, I like Taylor Swift a lot, so,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. Because that style of the song that you guys opened up with, hippie style, that I think, even with the name hippie style, it had a few blends in it. You know, it was
It's a little more pop for us, I think.
Oh, okay, all right.
Or a little more folk.
It's on the folk pop side, singer-songwriter, acoustic.
Yeah.
Because some of our stuff definitely is hard-hitting rock stuff. That's a little more soft and, like, emotional almost.
Gentle and stuff.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
It's a little poppy, too. Like, the hooks are a little more pop-based, I think.
What's the fan favorite? What's the one where people are in the crowd? Play some. What's
Probably either that one or the Again on Her Own South Bank song.
That's true.
Right.
So Again on Her Own is from our first EP, and that has been our top song for a while.
okay?
And the idea is it's about seeing this girl who you really like, but she's always alone, but you never want to talk. You want to talk to her, but you never get the oomph to go up and approach her. And there she goes again on her own. That's what the song is about.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then Hippie Style came out, and it just passed that right up.
Yeah, yeah.
But those are the two big fan
Those are the
favorites.
big ones, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're both actually based on true stories, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
We write from
From the heart.
no, mostly true experience. Some of them are just fake, completely fabricated stories, but you know, I think every song has like at least a sentence or two where it's actually real, right? Like it actually happened.
Yeah, a thread of it that ties it to. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
How long? The time is 9:46. How long did it take you guys to get comfortable playing?
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
I mean, for me, I grew up in church, and so I, from a very young age, was put up on a little hand drum with the church band. And so for me, it was just always something I did. It was just part of my DNA, was playing music with people, in front of people.
Yeah.
Right.
And so getting comfortable with it, I mean, I would say it's almost always been there, being comfortable with it. But I definitely, I mean, there's lots of practice involved, for sure. Lots of hard work of sitting in the basement, sitting in the room with the door closed, and just working away at it.
As far as both of us together, I think it was pretty quick, actually, right? Like we never. I don't think we've ever been like sloppy or something. That's kind of what we strive, is like, if it's just us two, we got to be like together, you know what I mean? 'Cause
Absolutely.
it's kind of important to be tight like that. And it was actually pretty easy for us, right? Wouldn't you say? Because we both had experience with playing with other people, so
Gotcha.
it wasn't too much of a learning curve, really.
Good. How did you guys make it through the? Because now, let me make sure the timeline is right now. You guys had been playing during the COVID time, or like you guys had been established kind of prior before it, and then kind of dipped off with the COVID. So
Yeah.
what was that like, navigating through that period? Because that's when I met. That's when we did interviews.
Both of us. I
Yeah,
think.
that's when
Yeah.
we in that time
Yeah.
frame. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like a freshman or something, or
Yeah.
eighth grade freshman. I was young. So we were both doing solo stuff at that time. And,
Okay.
And I don't know, it took a dip. Like I went from doing a bunch of gigs to maybe just like 10 in the whole year of 2020.
Dang. Yeah.
Like one a month or less. So it's kind of just like, dang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a little sad because, I mean, that's what I feel like I'm meant to do, is like, that's my job and passion, is to be live.
Absolutely.
Like he said, like, you play in your basement, but playing live is what we love to do. So
Right.
it's kind of sad, but I mean, the world got over it semi quickly, I think, all things considered. I mean,
Right. Absolutely.
And then
I'm glad to see you guys didn't give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I'm glad
it
to
right,
see that.
It was like right as the world was rebounding is when we did it, right? Wasn't it?
Well, it would have been 2021 or 22?
I think it was March or something is when our first practice was of 2022.
22, yeah.
So it was. I guess it was
So-
about over then.
Yeah.
Right. I'm glad to see that you guys didn't give up. I'm glad to see that. I'm
Absolutely.
glad to see that. You know,
Thanks.
I'm glad to see that, man, that you guys persevered, and now you got EPs dropping.
Yes.
You know, now it's gonna be. I mean, what's next, baby? Cannes Film Festival, or something like that. I don't know. The
documentary?
boardwalk, yeah.
Yeah.
The documentary. VH1 behind the music. Jose Milagro Torres, Pastor Torres, good morning to you, dear sir. The time is 9:49 a.m. If you are just joining us, you are watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast, and we have returning guests and friends, Matthew Ripsch and Levi Cull. Together, they are the Ripped Jeans Duo. Check them out on all the places. Spotify?
Yeah.
Spotify,
Apple Music, YouTube, Pandora, anywhere you listen to music,
Amazon.
we're on there.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think there's a single place. I don't know.
Everywhere.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So as we start to wind down the plane, you guys are going to be playing Monday in Sugar Grove.
In Sandwich.
Excuse me. You guys are playing Monday in Sandwich, and then June 21st, you're going to be here in Aurora at Saddle Up. And then just more shows during the rest of the calendar.
Yeah, this summer is packed. We're playing, every weekend. We got cool stuff for 4th of July. We got...
Yeah, that weekend, I think we have like 5 gigs or something.
Oh,
Or something
boy,
like that,
big
right?
time.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Because everybody wants music for their parties on 4th of July. So.
Absolutely.
4th of July is a good time, a good weekend.
In a couple of weeks, we're driving over to Waterloo, Iowa to play a festival over there.
Okay.
Which will be a lot of fun. So
Waterloo, Iowa, man.
Yes.
From Yorkville, Montgomery to Waterloo, Iowa. Big things, man. Big things.
Yeah.
Big
we
things.
were actually in Fort Myers Beach earlier this year in January. We played a few gigs down there.
Yeah.
Which, of course, to be in Florida in January is like
killing
I'll
it.
take
Yeah,
luxury.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Luxury. I think in up here it was like 10, and down there it was 70 or something.
Yeah,
it was a lot.
It was nice.
Nice. So the time is 9:51. Stacy Cardona, good morning to you, dear friend of the show. Stacy is here, and Corey Ingram as well. So I think I'll have you guys give the message, and then if you guys want to play a little ditty on the way out, we'd appreciate it, and I think the crowd would love it. Just want to shout out Ripped Jeans Duo one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Facebook, Instagram, follow them, listen to the music, man. Check them out. Be at the shows if you see them popping up in your town. What do you guys want people to know about you and the music that you make?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna think about that. Do you have anything? Or?
What do I want people to know about the music that we make? I would say, of course I want them to enjoy it. I want them to know that, it comes from the heart. It comes from wanting to brighten people's days and make them feel better. What do I want people to know about me? I want to be known as a nice guy, friendly,
Yeah.
I want to be known as a man of God. I'm a proud believer in Jesus Christ, and his mercies are new every morning, and he gives us grace. So that's me personally.
Amen.
Yeah, the music that we make is overall, I think we just try to spread positivity, have a good time. That's what I do. I don't know.
Absolutely. I feel you.
Yeah, we're always having a good time.
You guys love what you do in the shows.
Yeah.
It does, man. It does.
Yeah, we move around a lot too. That's also part of our music.
Yeah.
It's the live experience.
Gotta bring the energy.
Absolutely. Yep. Rock the crowd, man. Rock the crowd.
Some have said too much, but we're like, nah. We're not.
It's never enough. It's never enough.
Never enough.
Theodosia Hatter, good morning to you. Okay, so we've got about 5 minutes. You guys want to play a little ditty on the way out, a little outro song for y'all and for us, man. This is, you guys got to understand, when we interviewed both of these young men, that was a whole different time. That was a whole different show. That was a different era, yo. That was a different everything. So it is a blessing. It is indeed a blessing, an honor and a privilege to have these brothers back on the show, man, doing their thing. So support you guys. Support you guys at all times, man, no doubt. Time is 9:54, so you guys got like about 4 minutes, man.
All right.
What do you want to do? Yeah, wrong ones? Five days are on and then 5 days are off. Waiting that long sure feels like a lot. The problem about me is I don't know how to judge truth from the lies, or forgiveness from a grudge. I think I might ask her right now to be mine tonight. But something about it just doesn't sit with me right. I find that I only try when everybody else runs. The hardest part is how I start, it's always the wrong ones. 10 days are on and then 10 days are off. Thinking that long sure feels like a lot. Why did I do it? It's something I did. What about a red flag makes me feel interested? I think I might ask her right now to be mine tonight. Something about it just doesn't sit with me right. I find that I only try when everybody else runs. The hardest part is how I start, it's always the wrong ones. I should work on myself. All of the signs point the wrong way. I should work on myself, but that doesn't have to start here today. I think I might ask her right now to be mine tonight. Something about the thought doesn't sit with me right. I find that I only try when everybody else runs. The hardest part is how I start, it's always the wrong ones. It's always the wrong ones. Thank you.
I know y'all clapping at home too, man. Once again, Rip Jeans duo, Matthew Ripsch and Levi Cull, personal friends of ours, man. Please follow these brothers, support these brothers anytime you can. These young gentlemen are doing great things. When you go to their Facebook page, check out the events page as well. And if they're going to be somewhere where you're at or playing close to you, go ahead and check them out, man. You heard it here on Good Morning Aurora. We'll also share anything that they got coming up in the future, man. The time is now 9:58 a.m. Oh, the chat lit up. Look at that. Wow. Awesome. Congratulations, man. That was great.
That was a sad
great
song. We're sorry about ending it off on a sad note. That one's called The Wrong Ones. I don't know if we announced that, but
Yeah, that's off our newest album.
Okay.
The two we played today are tracks 3 and 5 off the new album.
Off the new EP.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. That was fantastic. Yesenia, Melcory, good morning to you. All right, guys. That is it for Good Morning Aurora today. I hope that you guys have a blessed, positive, motivating, helpful, and indeed a determined day today. We will see you guys tomorrow with more news, more weather, and the very best of Aurora. Take care of yourself and each other.
Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.